Alright, let's do a little bit of road racing. We're road crashing. Most likely crashing because we are in Ferrari fixed and we're at the Roval. It's a combination of everything bad because the Roval is essentially kind of like short track racing for road courses. It's really shouldn't be any different, but it is. Because everything just happens so fast, and yeah, it's a whole different thing compared to Laguna or Lime Rock, and a lot closer packs because the draft does help you. Not as much as it used to on the old Roval, but it does pull people back together. But yeah, and then this thing could just randomly spin out, or I could get some frame hits and have it randomly spin out. Unfortunately, my paint scheme got deleted somehow with this new paint thing that I'm using, so that's kind of annoying because I hadn't loaded it on Trading Paints, and so it decided, oh, I'm going to just delete this paint scheme that you have in here. So yeah, even though I have all those options turned off as well, but yeah, we'll see how this goes. So let's go out, get a couple of laps just to make sure. Don't care about speeding because black flags don't matter in practice.
We're caught speeding on pit road. We need to make the stop and go.
So first lap, it's a bit icy. Car just wants to turn. Wants to definitely come out underneath you here. I mean, this is the hardest turn on the track, I think. But there really isn't a whole lot of turns on this. A couple of chicanes and then the oval track, so... okay, well, practice is over. I thought we had more time than we did, but at least we got out there and didn't wreck yet. We got 8 minutes of qualifying, 15 minutes race, so hopefully this video is around 25 minutes long. Why is there... I'm getting some weird stuttering going on. Not liking that. That is not what I need in this car, because this car will just snap. I do like this though more than the other GT cars. Something about it feels right. Just works with my poor driving style much better. I am still having a bit of issues braking, getting the brake markers right. So we may plow into the back of someone or get plowed into. But you can use up quite a bit of curb. Use the NASCAR line across that since there's no cutting issues on that line. Keep it tight around here.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh, that was a bad entry and we get an off track. Don't know why I'm qualifying. Probably could get a top 10 if I just started at the back and didn't put myself in harm's way, but I feel like we're slightly okay on speed, so if I can start top 10 where my car number is, then we might get a break. Don't know why I shifted first there though, so that's not going to help our situation. Just driving like I'm on a controller right now. No throttle or full throttle. Not the way to do it. Paid for it through that section. bounce out wide, nearly put the back end into the wall there. All around terrible. We're just going to get a better entry for the chicane here. Straighten it out a bit. Oh, I failed at that.
One more lap. 18.702.
Alright, good. All one motion into turn one. Wide, shove the nose bit, get back on it. Try to make it all one motion here. Shove a little wide, that's fine though. Keep it tight around here just so we don't hit that wall. Lift off, let it get going. Get back on the gas. Right now we're 9th. Too much curb so that we don't risk losing this lap. And take it nice and easy through there just to not wreck our lap. We go 7th. With a 17.6, we still got 3 minutes left, so let's go get some more laps in. Pole's a 16.0. Yeah, not gonna happen for us. We're on the slower side of everything. Smooth up some of these corners. Still pushing out wide there. Luckily with this, unlike a stock car, you can just kind of snag that curb and let it drag you around. It's a little skatey on the exit. Nearly headed to the wall, but probably could have drove through it. That one, I'm not sure. It's definitely getting pushy. We're in 10th. Obviously not going to improve, but can fall some more. A little better, but aimed at that wall and got on it too early, so had to lift. Essentially take 2 stabs at it there. We've now dropped to 11th in the standings. Got through that okay. .171s are optimal. That would take us up to 6th. If we were still doing laps that counted. It's a 16.9 optimal. But we're also on a little warmer tires than everyone else had as well, and a little less fuel. Oh, and a little more grass on our tires. 45 seconds left. Okay, so we got up to a top 5 time. 16.8s are optimal. That would have put us 5th. But where we are is more in line what my race speed is going to be, because I'm always going to be a little slower with other cars on track, just because. Sorry, just because I'm not comfortable racing people on road. So yeah, 11th place. We're the number 9, so that's where we're supposed to be. Dude in pole position, he is way gone and is only a 3,300 driver, so it is a big gap. But 15-minute race, rolling starts. Adjust my chair, and hopefully, I hope we can have a good race. Sadly, we are starting on the front stretch, which means we have to do a full pace lap, so we could easily be taken out on the pace lap in this series. Road racers have a very hard time pacing.
One left to green. Line up on the left side.
Half of them do it, half of them don't. And, yeah, we'll just try our best here from 11th. Biggest thing is try not to get drilled into turn 1. Or even into the chicane before we start the race. Because we will be starting through the chicane, as they are now doing in NASCAR. Is everyone just like... No, okay. It's just how it idles. It's a very rough sounding idle. Or maybe it's just a weird... with cars on both sides of us, and so it's doing a weird reverb thing. Or resonance with where they're at in the cycle of the sound. Alright, 9 seconds left. We'll get to roll off. Take our starting spot on the left side. In our very, very ugly car. Very disappointed. Have to go fix this paint scheme. But they probably won't ever race this car again.
Catch stop 10 car. Catch stop 7 car.
No, this is one of the few GT3s I like. So, I don't know. It just makes sense what it does. Like, when I spin out, I'm not questioning how that happened. Whereas with the Lambo, every time I spun out in that thing, I had no idea why. Just taking a look at how everyone is pacing around us. Seems like we're okay. Nothing too much to worry about. Normally on oval you can quickly tell who the weapons are just by how they're pacing. It's the best we'll do that turn there.
Left up 7 car by.
Okay, the 7 is not even in the correct lane. Never mind. We now know who the weapon is. Is he gonna figure it out? There we go. Okay. How bad does this get? It's been a while since I've done a road race. I do not have faith in this green car in front of me.
About to go green, stay focused. Post car is off, time to do your job.
I have no idea what's going on to our right, but leader's gone, and thankfully everyone else is waiting on something, so that gives us a nice big opening. And we will just slot in here and try to get through this. I didn't mean to put that guy in that situation. I thought they were done wrecking, and he turns himself across our nose, so that's his own fault. I tried to lift off, and he just turned left like we weren't there, so I mean, did not mean to get to the right side of him. But maybe I'm that guy. Maybe I'm the weapon out here. Would not be the first time. Missed that for a second. Still possibly missing it. Very bad exit. Settle in. We'll see where this 14 car is on speed. Same iRating as us, so should be same speed. Much better through the chicane exit.
9.708. You're in the top 10.
Dicey there. Oh, it's getting a little dicey there. We are going wide.
Right side.
Give him room.
Clear.
Okay. Well, that was terrible. Had not experienced that yet, but I kept saying it was wanting to slide, and it finally slid, but at least I was able to save it somewhat. Terrible exit on the oval, big 3 seconds behind us. Yeah, I'm going to say that we're the weapon. We have now had an incident in turn 2, multiple laps, every lap so far, or turn 3, sorry, the first right-hander. Maybe this will be the lap that we get through it cleanly. That guy was more aggressive through the center of that corner while I downshifted and kind of rolled with it. And now we're just going to completely blow that corner and be in the way some more. Just going to let this guy go. He is looking to run us over. And I am shit enough that I might make a mistake and easily get ran over by him, and there's a big gap, so just let him go. If he's quicker, he'll pull away, and we don't get wrecked by our own doing. 5 seconds behind us. Settle in here, try to get some decent laps, try to keep up with this guy, try to hit the inside wall. Just trying to knock that mirror off so that we can go a little quicker on the straightaways. Clearly that's the way you do it, right? More parts you knock off, the quicker you can go. Five seconds behind. Looks like they've had a couple of issues swapping places, so that is good news for us. Don't know who that was. Don't know if it was the red car or the green car. It was the green car.
18.241.
So we're back in 8th. Starting to get a little better feel for this. Not anywhere close to catching this guy, but not losing ground on him as quick as we were right when we let him go. Got a lap car just come out. He's the number 1, so that's the guy that was miles ahead of everyone else in queue. So he must have got tapped, or he just self-spun in that first couple of corners. We shouldn't have to worry about him. Unless he's going to find some revenge on someone in the top 5.
17.808.
But looks like Barbie's going to beat us. No pace. Not even close to doing what I was doing in qualifying. I shifted to first, but we did, and at least it wasn't totally unnecessary. 5.7 seconds behind us. Easy to hit the front stretch wall there on the oval, so
17.714.
I could have went a little harder through there, but I did not feel in control on entry, so I just kind of backed it off. They're kind of stacking up in front of us as the number 1 car goes through the leaders, so I think our only chance of actually getting any spots further up, though, is them wrecking, especially since we're running out of time. Only 6 minutes left, and we're still dropping off.
The car in P just set the fastest lap. 16.235.
Yep, that is the number 1, I assume. Driving it. It's not the smoothest I've ever went through there, but it was the quickest we went through there in the race. A bit of smoke. Ooh, pushing wide. They hit that in the NASCAR vehicles. Don't want to get anyone screaming in the comments because I said NASCARs with an S. Oh boy. Was not worth trying to make that.
They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down.
We were not going to make it, and it was just better to go straight. Get this all cleared. But we're definitely not going to gain any spots without a wreck now.
18, just set the fastest lap. 16.191.
Alright, I'm not going to save it to the last second. We still got 3 seconds behind us. Now we see no one. All alone. .8 seconds back. God. Everything's feeling weird. But we got enough time to work with that we can just kind of go slow and should still be able to hold on to this spot.
The car in T18 just set the fastest lap. 16.0.
But we can't make another mistake, that's for sure. This is just relaxing to drive compared to stock cars. I mean, I'm not going very fast, obviously, but we're not even getting close to touching a 16. But for a Class D series, it's essentially the ARCA of road racing. It is been fairly clean, except for that first lap. And we just had some issues behind us, so we gained all that time back. Smoke. I think that's on the backstretch chicane. Yep. On exit of it. One lap left after this. We'll be able to cruise home to an 8th. I don't even think we were in top split, probably. Nah. I don't know if there would... No, there wouldn't have been more than 20-some people over 3,000 racing this, would there? I'd be very surprised if there was. we definitely have a lot of people right around our iRating in this race, which is how it should work. You should be racing people your own skill set, but on the oval side, you kind of always get stuck in the top split, just because there's not as many people racing in everything that we do, unless we do the NIS or the Road to Pro stuff. Yeah, I'm glad I let the 19 go, because they were going to pass us anyway, so no point in fighting that. I just could not fire off on speed. Did not feel comfortable once we got into race. Don't give myself a cutting penalty here, and I will take that. 2 incidents. Not great, but oh, I think someone just wrecked behind us right before the line.
Solid work.
Alright, let's go take a look at that first lap. Start was weird, and apparently I was 5 miles back anyway, so. Oh, the number 2 instantly in the wall on the start. And then both cars in front of him have an issue. So this guy gets loose. Everyone's just trying to dodge that. And as that happens, these two run into each other. They get into it. So then I'm just kind of staying to the right, and this guy all of a sudden's got a slow car, so I'm ahead of him here, and I lift off, and he just turns across us. I don't know what he wanted me to do there, but if I had entered that corner hard, he was just going to run into the side of us, so yeah, not sure what I was supposed to do there, but he just came across, and that sent him sideways. And then what is going on here? I don't think we even saw that, did we? That was behind us. The 5 car dives it into a place that's just not really... I don't think he was trying to pass him. I think he just ended up there because the other guy pushed wide. And then contact there, because too wide through that's never going to be working out. And then this guy is going to grab the wall a bit going through. And we got a Red Bull. Slams on the gas there, and the bumps just spin him. Is he gonna get going safely? It's gonna take a few turns to get it going. Prediction code wall tap. Did the leader not start the race, or what happened there? Alright, so what's going on here? This is a different... So this guy goes wide, and this dude says, I'm gonna one better you and go just as wide and run into you, they get into each other. I think that was a case of looking at the rear bumper of the car in front of you and doing what they do. He's going wide, trying to knock those mirrors off. Oh yeah, this is when I just turn to the inside wall because I'm so slow that I'm hitting the inside wall in the corners. It's not that I was cutting, I just was so slow through the corner. We got Red Bull, still has not figured that corner out, and that time he breaks his rear end. The toe sends him back into the wall. A wall tap. Here's the green car. And he's gonna big wall tap and go spinning. And we try to go too wide again, just not gonna work. So I'm not the only one hitting the inside wall there. And then guy gets on the curb, pushes wide, gets into third place there for the leader at the time. And that was the pass for the lead. Oh, we skipped ahead there, but I think he broke his rear end. Yeah, he did. And it has broken. I think the guy right behind us on the last lap wrecked. He did. Sorry, we're gonna go watch this. Oh yeah, he's struggling to get there. Oh, does he get plowed? The guy that wrecked himself on our nose just drives through him? Yep, just drives through him, straight lines it, cuts the corner, and wrecks the guy for, wrecks the guy for what was going to be 9th, but then they both get disqualified. Because this guy has a cutting the course and isn't able to clear it in time. And that was more of what I was expecting to see. Just driving through people. I didn't even try. There was no pass attempt or anything. He just, okay, the guy's going to defend, so I'm just going to drive through him. And unfortunately for Levi, his car is completely broken. But, well, he doesn't even get to beat that guy because that guy's penalty wasn't big enough. So, at least we didn't have that type of race. Let's go take a look at results. I don't need to hear that. Not the whole time we're looking at results. Alright, so that was the first split. 19.66, and then the splits are so even because there's so many people doing these races. A 15.8, a 14.08, 12.32, and then it starts dropping off. That's the fun part about road racing is if your iRating's correct, you're at least going to be racing people somewhere around your skill level. But my skill level was not great this time. That's fine, but we end up with 2 incidents. We don't have 13 incidents, so I don't even... Did we see the 6 show up on screen very often? Maybe we did, and I just don't recognize it because it doesn't have their actual scheme there that we saw. But, yeah, 8th place, we gained 28 iRating, we gained 0.06 safety rating. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.